Hey, what's up guys? It's Artbook Addiction here, and we're here with a new art book review. So today, we're going to be looking at this boy. Sorry, it's really heavy. Okay. So this is the Art of Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4. Okay. I'm just going to put this down. It is my most expensive book, right? Originally came out for like $80, right? I actually really got it. I got it at a super great deal for like $50. But at the current pricing, it's sitting around like $600 to $700, right? You know, it's a ridiculous book. Okay, it's fantastic because it collects not necessarily all of the artwork for the 4 games, right? I was kind of surprised by its look, because I figured that it was, after I looked through it, it was actually more of like a Yoji Shinkawa like master collection, right? It collects like not all of the concept work for all the Metal Gear Solid games, but it collects, you know, all of Yoji's work, okay, which is kind of what you want anyway, right? Which is the art that most people are interested in, right? It doesn't include Metal Gear Solid 5, but it does include stuff from Peace Walker, stuff from like kind of the other side games, right? It's a really, really awesome book. Okay, so that's what we'll be getting into today. But before we start the video, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, check out my prints and Patreon if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member, and join that Discord. Okay, and with that, let's get into it. So, like I said, this mainly consists of Yoji Shinkawa's work, okay? Whether it be, you know, his fantastic illustrations, promotional material, or just design work that he's done, okay? From what I could tell, there really isn't much work from people outside of Yoji, you know what I mean? You know, like typical like environment stuff, like stuff that you would see in a normal art book, right? But that being said, there is a lot of Yoji work in here. This is like I said, all Yoji work, but like the amount of work is ridiculous. Okay, so because it's so ridiculous, they split it up into 2 separate volumes. Okay, so we have right here the gallery works. Okay, and these are composed of the, you know, the more like character designs and promotional material, right? It's the stuff that you know, like this is what you kind of really want, right? And it has this beautiful kind of like silver page lining right here. It's a really, really high quality book. It's so cool. Like I can't believe that they have a book like this where they just collect all of the works in this manner. Truly no Metal Gear Solid book quite like it. Okay. It's unfortunate that most people can't really buy it now, but you know, if you did get it, you know, I'm bet the person's happy as well, right? So that's the gallery works. Over here, we have the studio works, okay, which are more like conceptual works, you know, like works that are like, you know, character development, machine design, right, level designs, stuff like that, right, map designs. All done by Yoji, same thing, right? Just kind of showing the artistic prowess of this guy, okay? Showing more of the you know, of the developmental stuff, right? But it is just fantastic to see, you know what I mean? Again, all Yoji work, and you know, what really more do you need, okay? I really want to show the box off too. The box has a really interesting design where you could just kind of flip it out. It's almost like an ammo case, right? But it is just humongous, right? The whole thing put together weighs 12 pounds, okay? And 12 pounds for an art book is ridiculous. I know art books get heavy, you know what I mean? But this is probably like the heaviest books or collection of books that I've ever owned, right? In one box. So just lifting it out from, you know, my bookcase and stuff like that was, you know, like it's not like whoa, crazy heavy, but it's like, you know, for a book it's like kind of ridiculous, you know what I mean? It is a tome, okay? Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Yoji's work. He is just a fantastic artist, man. Like his stuff, like I don't know, it just has such unique look about it. You know what I mean? And he, as an artist, has such a unique history in his art because he used to be like a fashion designer, right? But then moved towards video game development, and then obviously Metal Gear. And his work is just fantastic. It has such a beautiful like loose quality to it, while also like not really looking like anybody else's work. You know what I mean? And the way he uses Sumi ink is just masterful. Okay, just masterful. Okay, I can't really describe to you like how much I love this work. I know like a lot of you guys are probably big fans, as I am as well. And what is there really to say? But this is just fantastic artwork. Okay, so we have artwork from Metal Gear Solid 1. Okay, which hopefully it's not like the craziest work that we see now, but you could see how it develops into what Yoji will become, right? And it's kind of unique in its own way because he was still more experimenting in that time, right? And then there's Metal Gear Solid 2, which I feel like that's where it's really starting to get solid, okay? Like no pun intended, right? And then 3, 3 is just dynamite, okay? Like you can't beat 3, okay? And then 4, which is, I was gonna say this is a more affordable option, but it's really not. The 4th art book is really, really hard to get, okay? It's a difficult book to find, and like personally, I was really happy to get this book just because I was able to see the artwork from Metal Gear Solid 4, because the art book is really expensive, hard to find. It's probably like 120 at the bottom end. Maybe it's cheaper now, I don't know, maybe they released something else, right? And again, they have Peace Walker, okay? They have and I'm not sure exactly which side games again. I didn't really look too much into it, but like you have the big titles, okay? You have 1 through 4, and you have Peace Walker, okay? So that's and it's all Yoji work, so that's all you really need to know whether you want to get this book or not, okay? Again, this book is not really affordable right now. Maybe they'll do a re-release because the HD collection, or not the HD collection, the new Metal Gear Master Collection just came out, so maybe they'll do a reprint of this book. But it's just a fantastic book that I wanted to show you guys because I'm just a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. I'm a huge Yoji Shinkawa fan, and I know that. See, I would do a typical review, a normal review, where I would go through every page, but these books are just so large that it would be like an 8-hour video, okay? And I love Yoji, so I would just gush about like every page, and I don't know if I can make a video that long, okay? It would take like forever, and like I don't know, maybe I'll do it for like a like a big milestone for my channel, but for right now, I think I want it because I still wanted to show the book, but not have to go through, the 9 hours, 10 hours to make this video. But so this is a kind of a shorter form way to show you guys this book and to show you my impressions of this book, and just to show my great appreciation for Yoji Shinkawa and the things that he's contributed to the video game, industry, right? But yeah, that was a look at the Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4 collection. It is a fantastic art book. It is my most expensive art book, and by far the heaviest art book, okay? Really, really, really fantastic book. I am so happy it's in my collection. I know for a lot of you guys, you're not going to be able to get it. Maybe some of you guys do have it. If you do have it, like, let me know below. But yeah, just want to give you guys a little preview. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please, if you enjoyed the view, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. Check out my Prince and Patreon if you want to support the channel. Consider becoming a channel member. Ring the bell for notification. Hit that Discord button. Join the Discord. I don't know. I keep saying Discord, but I don't know why. Join the Discord. All that bullshit. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot.